Get ready with me to break up with my girlfriend. So as you all know, I told my girlfriend 2 days ago that I am pregnant, and her reaction wasn't exactly the reaction that I wanted. And even though her reaction wasn't what I wanted, I've tried to cooperate with her. I've tried to be the best pregnant girlfriend that I can, and she's just not cooperating. So I've decided to break up with her today and just see how that goes. Honestly, she's been so shit as a girlfriend, to be honest, and I don't even think that she will care that I'm breaking up with her. Honestly, this breakup was a bit of an impulsive thought. Like, I literally woke up 10 minutes ago and I've been sat there thinking to myself, and I just thought, like, I need to break up with this bitch. Honestly, I would just send her a text message being like, like, we're over for good, but I kind of want to talk to her in person and show her what she's missing. Honestly, I was kind of upset like 10 minutes ago about breaking up with her, even though it was my decision, but now I'm feeling kind of hyped. Like, new breakup, new me, new era? Like, I'm low-key going into my MILF era, and genuinely, I am so here for it. If my makeup goes bad, I will simply just break up with her tomorrow, because I don't want to break up with my girlfriend looking like dog shit, you know what I mean? Like, I want to look good. Another reason that I'm really happy to be breaking up with her is literally every single time we went out, we'd get asked if we were siblings. And like, I remember once someone said it to me and I got so offended that I went home and cried my eyes out. Guys, she just texted me saying, "Can we see each other today?" with a heart and 2 kisses at the end. Obviously, I said yes, because how else am I meant to break up with her if I can't see her? She just messaged me again saying, "I have a surprise ... with a red heart and a car at the end." I literally have no idea what that could mean. Maybe the news is that she's like getting a car drive out of town. Okay guys, I just need to set my face and then put some lashes on. I just need to get some lash glue and then I'm gonna leave to break up with her. I'm also gonna wear like a really hot outfit as well to make her see what she's missing out on. Or maybe her surprise is that she's breaking up with me as well. Okay guys, just my makeup and lashes done. All I need to do now is my hair. Love you all so much. Bye. Get ready with me to tell my girlfriend that I'm pregnant. So basically, me and my girlfriend got our period around the same time as each other, but mine was really late. So I went to the store and I bought a pregnancy test and I did the pregnancy test and it came out pregnant. I did not believe it one single little bit at first, so I went back to the store and bought 2 more pregnancy tests that I could do just to make sure that I was definitely pregnant, and I did them both, and they both came back positive. It's literally been a month since then, and I've decided I'm going to keep the baby, so now it's time to tell my girlfriend. Honestly, I'm slightly nervous to tell her because I don't know how she's gonna react. I hope she's happy, but if she's not happy, I'm gonna cry. I really hope my baby is a girl and not a boy because I hate boys. Boys reek. I hate them. I don't want to look after a boy. So if it's a girl, I will literally be the happiest girl alive. Honestly, I know it's only been 4 weeks, but I can predict it's gonna be a girl. Like, you know where they say that there's like certain signs you're gonna have a girl? Like, I'm getting those signs, but in my mind. My girlfriend gets baby fever all the time, so I can't imagine her being upset, but if she is upset, I'm literally gonna dump her. I think to tell her I'm gonna sing to the song "I'm Having Your Baby" and then dance around the table or something and then see what she like thinks. Wait, I kind of want a boy, because imagine me being a soccer mom. Oh my god, never mind guys, I want a fucking boy now. I am gonna pack a suitcase just in case my girlfriend gets really mad or angry or upset, because I don't want to have to deal with that. So my plan is, if she's happy, I'll stay with her. If she's angry, I'll leave her because I'm having this baby no matter fucking what. Okay guys, so she gets home in 10 minutes, so wish me luck. Love you all so much. Bye.
Proof that even the people you trust the most can still stab you in the back. Just don't get it. Those friendships where you guys have just been through so much together, so no matter how close of friends you are at the moment, you just know you would never do anything to like upset the other person or like against the other person. Guess that's not the case, and it sucks. Like, I'm so mad right now, and I'm psycho when I'm mad, and I still like can't get myself to say anything bad about that person to anyone, and I like continue to keep talking good about this person. I'm trying to help them out of a situation they got themselves in the first place after they already did what they did. I'm a no BS type of person, especially with friendships like that. Like, you do what that person just did, like, forget about it. But just know, I still won't go behind your back and say stuff bad about you, even though I really just like would never go behind their backs to jeopardize any situation that they literally already put themselves in. I'm the one sitting here trying to fix it for them. Like, I'm such a person that if you do something wrong towards me that I would never do to you, you're not allowed to be associated with me. And it's not just my friendship this person was jeopardizing. No, it was my friendship with another person as well. I'm not coming on here to talk bad about this person whatsoever. I'm literally just coming on here to remind you that if someone is doing something to you that you wouldn't do to them, you do not have to tolerate it. It's 2024 and I'm really in my no BS era, and I thought they would have known that, but I guess they just get to find out for themselves. So yeah, hope you guys have a good night. Again, this wasn't to like trash on this person whatsoever. Like, I'm not trying to like go and do what they did to me. It's just a reminder to you guys that if you're in a similar situation, you don't have to deal with it. I've cut myself off from a lot of people this year, and I've never been happier. As sad as I am in the moment about like a little friendship thing, like in the long run, you're gonna be so much happier not being weighed down by other people's selfishness. So yeah, peace out. Love you guys.
Fiance decided to leave me on our wedding day so that he could go have more smacks with other women and just more smacks in general. But don't worry, he said that we could still be friends with benefits. Let's talk about it. Okay, and to be honest, I was already kind of getting cold feet. And then when he comes in, not dressed for a wedding, and he's like completely ignoring my friends on how it is superstitious, you know, it's bad luck to see the bride, whatever. And he's like, I just need to talk to you really quick. I kind of knew something was going to happen. But I'm thinking he's going to call this off and he's going to be so apologetic, because in my head I was, you know, thinking if I called it off, I would have been apologetic. No. He goes, hey, so, you know, actually you and I are so fantastic in bed that it's made me think I want to have more time in bed with more women. So I just think it's better off if we just stay friends. But if you want to meet me at the hotel later, you know, for a little goodbye bang, meet me there. At this point, my jaw is kind of on the floor. I'm like, wow, out of all the ways to end it, that's a way to do it. And not only that, he completely just peaced out and left me to deal with all of our friends, all of our family, everything else, all the people who needed to be paid. He just said, peace, bye, see you later. I'm talking homeboy had already planned his ticket to Miami. Like, he canceled his ticket to our honeymoon. Not mine, though. Just his. And just was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go explore Miami. See you later, bye. And of course, I'm in tears, because it's not just that he broke up with me, because like I said, I was gonna break it off anyway, but I'm like, okay, now I have to deal with all these people, and all these emotions are flowing through me. So I'm upset. I call my brother, and I'm like, hey, listen, this is what happened, and I kind of need some help. Like, I'm not really sure what to do. And he sends his friends to be my getaway car. And he's like, don't worry, I'm gonna take care of it. My friends are gonna get you out of here. His two very hot, very pro hockey playing friends. I'm like, okay. So they helped me trash my wedding dress. They kind of spend the day with me, and we decided to play a little prank on my ex-fiance. Over to the hotel, remember the one that he said I could meet him at if we wanted to, and we play a little prank on him, and we pull up this big like cardboard cutout. Rhymes with 6, starts with D, and we shove it at him, and they kind of give him a hard time, and it was honestly amazing, perfect, glorious, wonderful. You just had to be there. I come down from the high of them like making me laugh and giving my ex a hard time. I realized, oh crap, the plane tickets, the entire honeymoon trip that I had planned is non-refundable. What am I gonna do? And they're like, you know what? We'll go with you. I'm like, okay, sounds good. But obviously this trip is gonna be totally platonic. Maybe. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to know what happens next and the name of the book, check the caption. Bye.
Get ready with me while I tell you a story about my mom's crazy past. Back in the day, it seems my mom used to exclusively date slug dealers. Don't ask me why. She was acting too grown, too quick, too soon, if you ask me. But we're going to call this one D. So D and my mama used to stay together. They used to throw hands with one another. Well, one night they got into an argument and they throwing hands. And of course my mama throwing hands back, but she was the type, I'm going to get my lick back and it's going to be worse than yours. So when D went to sleep that night, she decides to take a bat to this man. A baseball bat in his sleep. Of course, he wakes up well and screaming, pissed off. He calls my nanny on some, you need to come get her. She crazy, this, that, and the third. I'm done with her, yada, yada, yada. Shocker. They were not done with one another. They made up somehow, some way, and they got back together. Well, tell me why my mama found out that D was out here cheating. Are we surprised? No, I ain't never heard of a faithful slug dealer in my life. Anyways, instead of just leaving, she wanted to leave with a bang. And she wanted to hit this man where it hurt, his pockets. Now, one thing about D, he was a smart slug dealer. This man had a legitimate business. He had a car wash. He was not only washing cars, but he was also helping his daddy flip cars. They used to flip hoopties. So my mom decides she is going to go to his car wash while nobody is there. She busting windows, ruining equipment, taking chemicals, pouring it all over the place, making sure it's completely damaged. She goes out to the parking lot where D's daddy's cars was that they had refinished to flip and sell, and pours chemicals all over, ruining the paint jobs, and then bust the windows out the car. Now, after she did that, tell me why she pages this man.
So he knows it was her. Mama wasn't no fool though, so she didn't explicitly give detail, making it seem like it was her. But between them, they knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? So she's zooming trying to get back home because she had already started moving out. She already knew this was going to be the end. Tell me why they caught up with each other in traffic. He tries to run my mama off the road. My brother was in the car. My oldest brother. My little brother sleeps for, boom, hit his head. My mama was done for at that point. So she's zooming to get to the house, right? Long story short, they make it to the crib. He get out the car. He's screaming, cussing. She's screaming and cussing, letting him know, you going to jail. You hurt my son, yada, yada, yada. Meanwhile, somebody up the road, ironically enough, they were related to us, heard the commotion because they lived up the road and called the police. Police showed up and they talking about some, you need to calm down, ma'am, yada, yada, yada. When they heard that he tried to run her off the road and that he, again, was a known slug dealer, she didn't snitch. She ain't the one that called the police and she didn't tell him it was a slug dealer. It was known that he was a slug dealer. So, of course, the officers really quickly was on some, oh, let's avert our attention to this man because we got us one. Right? So Dee is trying to tell the officers that she done ruined the car while she cussing out, talk about she still got the chemicals on her shoes. This is where my mom moving out was really smart. She gonna say, I've been moving out all day. You see the boxes and the cleaning supplies when I was cleaning out the bathroom to get my deposit back. I ain't gonna tell you how old my mama was, but she was too smart for her time. Because why in the world? Criminal activity, ma'am. So they end up arresting Dee. This man got sent to prison. But when he got sent to prison, why he get my mama name tatted on his back? I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to have to do a part 2 because this story only gets crazier. I mean, even while this man in prison, he was taking care of my mama. Yeah, stay tuned for part 2. Allegedly.
My high school bully is trying to become an influencer now. I stumbled across her profile and I was shocked. She used to make fun of me so bad and make so many fake profiles bullying me. I guess I was really cringy until I was successful. She would leave so many hate comments on my posts and even tried to write the address of my house, where my parents were, just making up any kind of information she could to make me look bad even if it wasn't true. In high school, everyone believed these like weird, bad, random rumors about me. Especially as a girl, people call you promiscuous even if you're still a virgin. But even though you made fun of me, harassed me, bullied me, doxed me, at the end of the day, I'm attending all of the events your favorite celebrities are. I'm a successful influencer and I have a business. And what do you have? Nothing. Just an archive of all your hate comments. Bye.
I would do anything for attention in high school. I would fake at parties and cool things on Snapchat. Probably fooled no one. The one time I actually did something cool on my family vacation. No one knows about this, by the way. Sorry, Mom. I didn't even tell anyone. Now that I'm 26, statute limitations, I can't get grounded. I'm gonna tell the story on TikTok. That day I had met some boys on the beach. They tell me, hey, we're gonna go walk later tonight on the beach. You should come. I knew that my parents would never allow me to walk with strangers on the beach at night, especially since I wasn't even 16 yet. But sneaky me said yes, because I knew my parents were going out to eat that night and that they would be gone for a while. Boys are like, okay, we'll wave to you from the beach when we're down here. We're gonna meet up at like 9 o'clock. And I'm like, yeah, sure, bet. Fast forward, family leaves to go to dinner and it's just me and my 2 younger siblings. At this point, I'm just like getting ready. I want to look cute. I'm like, maybe I'll get a boyfriend, maybe I'll get kissed. So never hung out with people outside of school just because of where I lived. So this was very exciting for me to hang out with people in a different setting that were around my age. The boys come, I see them from the balcony and they wave to me to come down. Tell my little sister, hey, you're in charge, watch your brother, don't tell Mom or else. Honestly, she probably doesn't even remember this. I go down to the beach and meet up with these guys. I have a friend with them that's around their age, so I'm not too worried. And we just start walking. We're walking on the beach, talking about like what classes we're taking next year and our school year was, kind of relating on the fact that we all went to high school and that's really all we knew about each other. It's pretty dark outside. People on the beach, but not that many. About 10 to 12 hotels down from mine. Getting close to the Hangout Club, and if you know what the Hangout Club is, it's like a restaurant, beach club thing. And I couldn't remember if this is where my parents were going for dinner or if they were going somewhere else. I couldn't remember. I was like starting to sweat a little. I was like, oh no, I need to go home. Like, let me think of a way out of this. Before I could even say anything, the guys say, oh hey, we have our fakes if you want to go to the Hangout Club and get drinks. What? Little 15-year-old, almost 16-year-old me was like,
I pretended to get a call from my little sister saying that they need me back. My little sister didn't even have a phone at this point. They have like the calculator up and faking a phone call. Like, okay, cool. Well, if you want to come meet up with us later, you know where we'll be. And I'm like, oh yeah, definitely. I start walking back, and once they're out of sight, I sprint back to the hotel because I am just so stressed out. I sprint up to the hotel room. I change clothes out with my brother and sister, so that way they aren't like Sydney's not playing with us. My family gets home and everything is fine, and we all go to bed, and no one ever finds out. I was so stressed about getting in trouble that I didn't even tell a single soul, even though it was a real story.
These are things I've learned in high school so far that everyone is going to learn at some point. At the beginning of every school year, you're going to have a really random talking stage come up. And it's going to start off good, and you're going to have some good times, but it's not going to go anywhere. Next thing, dates are awkward. Especially if you're not friends beforehand, the date is going to be very awkward. Like, there's going to be awkward pauses, you're not going to know what to say, and it's okay. Boys are idiots, okay? They do not know what they want. Like, very few of them know what they want, actually. And if they do know what they want, they don't know what they're doing. Like, a lot of my friends' boyfriends are so sweet, and I really like them, but they just, like, don't really know what to do. Like, I've had to help so many of my friends' boyfriends plan out how they're gonna ask my friends to homecoming, how they're gonna ask them out on Valentine's Day, like, all that type of stuff. This is a really big one, okay? This is how it is at my school, but most people do not get asked to homecoming, okay? For the most part, the only people who get asked to homecoming are people already in relationships or, like, as friends. This is maybe the biggest thing I have to say in this video, because I went into high school with this mindset and it, like, didn't benefit me at all. You do not, okay? You do not need a boyfriend to be happy, like, at all, alright? My freshman year, that was literally all I was thinking about, and it was so dumb. Like, why did I care? There's a right time for you to, like, start dating someone, and you're gonna know when it is, because it's not gonna happen, like, unnaturally. Like, it will happen, like, when it should happen, you know? Setting spray break. Hold on. If a guy asks you to hang out at his house for the very first time you guys are hanging out, that should be an automatic no. That's fine in, like, middle school, like, that can get by, but not in high school, babe. Okay, guys, let me know if you want a part 2.
Here's the fit check.
Weird stuff teachers have said that I'm convinced every UK student has heard. By the way, guys, this is mousse. It feels so nice. I love the feeling of mousse. I can't find my headscarf to tie my hair, so we're just gonna have to look like this for the entire video. So the first thing every UK teacher has told everyone once in their lifetime: put your blazer on, put your lanyard on. Every single day of my life, I hear that every single day. Every single day. If you don't take that jewelry off, you're gonna go to isolation or you're gonna get detention. That's literally all I hear. Jewelry off, jewelry off, jewelry off, jewelry off. That's literally all I hear on a daily basis, and it's annoying. When I'm putting on my lip gloss, just because my lips are chapped, like, who wants to walk around with chapped lips? The teacher's like, oh, this isn't a beauty salon. Obviously, because you're here. I'm sorry, I saw this girl say that comeback as well. I just thought it would be funny. But yeah, no, it's really annoying. And then the whole class, like, turns around to see what you're doing. It's either me putting on Vaseline or me putting my lip combo on. Like, it's not that serious. Of course I know I'm not in a beauty salon. I would enjoy it way more. In my 100 years of teaching, rat-ta-ta. Babe, you're literally, like, what, 29? Like, what? Or even when they say in my 15 years of teaching, I've never experienced a class this bad in my life. No class is well behaved. There's literally no class that's well behaved. There's always going to be some sort of silliness because we're kids. It's going to happen. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we're not going to be perfect little angels like Perfect Peter from Horrid Henry. No. This last one I absolutely hate with my whole heart. I hate when you speak for 1 millisecond. You just open your mouth and the teacher's like, oh, don't speak. Do you want to be working in McDonald's when you're older? And I'm just like, I literally didn't even get to speak. Even if I say something, it's either to get a pen or I'm with my friends, so I speak whilst I do the work. Like, at least I'm doing your work. Like, come on now. Like, don't wish those stuff on me. No. Like, I honestly hate when teachers do that. Like, stop wishing stuff on me. Like, don't wish those type of stuff on me. No. But that's it. Bye, guys, because as usual, your girl's running.
I was a mean girl in high school. Like, let's talk about it. So like I got this comment from somebody saying that I used to bully them in high school, and honestly like I don't even remember you. And honestly like if I did bully you, it had to have been for a reason, because I didn't go around bullying people unless they did something that I didn't like first. Honestly like high school was over 5 years ago, so if you're still stuck on somebody bullying you, like I think it's time to grow up a little bit. Like personally, I think bullying is a good thing because it gives you character. Like, girl, you're mad at me because I gave you your personality? What? BFFR. Like honestly, if anything, I didn't bully you enough, because if I did, you wouldn't be so sensitive. Like, man up and stop being a pussy. Again, I don't even know who you are. Like, it's giving jealous. It's giving I want clout. Like, so moral of this story is you're all a bunch of fucking losers, and I'm famous and rich and pretty, and y'all are just mad that I succeeded and you didn't.